So guys, I know I am bringing my Valentine's Day gist quite late, but well, February is the month of love, so all through February I am free to show you some Val's Day, one or two. Here is Obi Cubana's wife having the time of her life, getting dressed, ready to go for dinner. Obi Cubana's wife and her children recently relocated to London. I feel there were security concerns. Maybe I may be wrong, but they recently relocated to London, so that's where they live presently. So they had an amazing time. Trust me, guys, I must confess, nothing like a Nigerian party, a Nigerian Valentine. Hey. I've always been a huge fan of Obi Cubana and his wife's love. I love how expressive he is about how he feels about her. I just hope he treats her really well behind the cameras. But I love what they share. You can tell they are really good friends, and he is an amazing father. I must commend him, and I feel like he is raising amazing boys. They cook, they do house chores, they are respectful, quite smart, and name them. I pretty much love Obi Cubana's family. Billionaires, yes, but they're pretty doing a good job. Present as parents, and also he travels to the UK every now and then to be with his family. Jokes apart, if I step foot in this type of place, trust me, I will be dozing off. Like, what? The song is so boring. Well, that's not my kind of song.
I came to crash their... Come on.
So I hope you enjoyed the lovely video featuring Obi Cubana and his wife. Their Valentine's Day looked pretty special. Like I said, I love these two because I love the bond they share, at least going by social media. And to an extent, I feel like they are really close in real life. You can tell that Obi Cubana, see guys, ladies, if a man tells you, I am too busy making money, I don't have time for all this love thing, my dear, he is not being honest. He probably has somebody that is, taking his attention, someone he's sharing his attention with, because Obi Cubana is a billionaire. I mean, his family live in a duplex in London, and if you know how expensive, if you know the rate of British currency, UK currency to Naira, you would know that the man is a big boy. But then again, like I said, some people will tell you, I am too busy, I don't have time, things like this is for poor people. But Obi Cubana, I have seen him attend activities in his children's schools when they were in Abuja. I've also seen him spend time with his children in the kitchen, cooking, like doing things, as much as you would say, oh, maybe it's for social media validation, but even the way the boys relate with him, you can tell that he's a really cool dad. Yes, it's very easy now when you see kids that are when children are around a parent that is too strict, a parent they can't be themselves with, you would know, because it shows in the way they interact with the said parents. But with Obi Cubana, you would see him really free with his kids. I love and admire that about him. And also, I noticed, looks like his brother's kids and wife also relocated to America. Obi Cubana's family are in the UK. His brother's kids, Ike, I think they're in America. For some time, I was seeing photos of them there. I don't think they are back. So like I really miss them in Nigeria, especially Lush. I miss Lush AB under the mango tree, you know, attending activities and all that. But then Nigeria is really going from bad to worse. So anyone that can afford to relocate, and if you love to live abroad, I think it's pretty okay. It's within your rights, because at the end of the day, all we need is safety. Because the average Nigerian, even as a billionaire, there are situations you'll be in Nigeria. Your money cannot save you. I am being very honest. Your money cannot save you. So if you can afford to travel, to relocate, and you love living abroad, for someone like me, I don't know if I want to live abroad, to be very honest. It has never really crossed my mind to relocate. Go on vacation, yes, but to live abroad, I don't think I want to live abroad. I totally love Nigeria, and I am really hoping that someday Nigeria works. That's just one thing that keeps me, like, I don't know, it kind of gives me hope that, okay, maybe one day Nigeria will work and all that. But my dear, if Japan is the only way for you, my dear, just do it. That's why I was even offended when I learned that nurses can't travel abroad currently until they have practiced for like 2 years. I was like, that's really unfair. It's not fair. Let people be free to leave the country when they want to, because if you force them to stay, they may not give their best, which is counterproductive. Yes, imagine telling someone, oh, you must stay and work in Nigeria, and the person stays and is doing a really poor job. What sense does it make? Isn't it better you let them go to where their heart is at? Yeah, or maybe, yes, just let them go. Then you can as well improve, you know, their payments schedule and all that. Like, pay them good money, but then let them have the option of going abroad if they feel like going abroad. In some private hospitals, nurses earn as low as 30,000 naira. Yes, 30,000 naira. Let me gist you about my family hospital in Owerri. This hospital is owned by my father's school son, so that's the hospital we use. Am I saying hospital? It's actually a clinic. It's a 3-bedroom flat. This man has 2 nurses. Two nurses usually service, even one. No, he has 3: morning, afternoon, night. And then maybe when he has like a surgery, which he plans, the 3 of them will now come. But ordinarily, is 1 person. The clinic is hardly occupied though. The doctor is really good. The problem is money. So most times you see he has just 1 nurse, like 1 qualified nurse, and he has nurse Eliza. By nurse Eliza, I mean like, do they call them clerical nurses? All these nurses that trained, they probably just did like, they trained locally. Maybe we are going to the hospital. They never went to school of nursing or university to study nursing. They're just attached, you know, they just attached themselves to hospitals for like 2 years. Then they will learn the basics, and boom, at least they can give injections, they can administer drugs. Listen, now God, they save us for this Nigeria. Oh, that's why nothing scares me in Nigeria like being sick. Like, hey, when I fall ill and I need to use the hospital, I'm like, God, please have mercy on my soul. I'm usually so terrified at the thought of even going to the hospital. So that's why sometimes, like I said, that's why I was saying that nurses are underpaid, and yet the president wants to restrict them and insists they must spend 2 years here before they relocate. Well, I trust Nigerians. We have a way around these things. Everybody go there, all right, and people will still travel. That's the thing, because the truth is you can't force people to work for your country. It's not possible. Do right by them, and trust me, there are people who would gladly stay here and work in the country. But someone will go to school of nursing, spend 5-6 years, then come out to earn peanuts, 30,000. Like, who does that? Again, just look at how I digressed. This post is about Obi Cubana's Valentine's Day. Hey, God, hope you enjoyed the video anyway. Ciao, ciao.